driving home from the Mud Girl run, and I'm not going to look at the screen so I can be a safe driver. But I wanted to share an observation that I made. First of all, I know when I came on yesterday in my live, I was super unsure. I'd never done a mud run before, but it turned out to be such a fun experience. And I got to meet some new people, reconnect with a dear friend of mine who has been a friend since first grade. And although we don't keep in touch all the time and stay in contact regularly, when we see each other, there's just no animosity, no why haven't you called me, nothing. We just absolutely love each other and have so much fun reminiscing about our past and people that we've encountered and what's going on in our current lives. So anyway, I did that this morning. So I am all muddy right now. I brought a change of clothes, and I just need to go home and shower because I literally have mud all over me. And one of the things that was so fun about the mud run was it was only for women, and seeing how women were supporting each other. There were some places that were super muddy where you had to climb up these muddy hills and you couldn't really grip your foot into anything. And just to watch the teamwork and watch women supporting each other and asking for help and people offering help without needing to be asked. It was just a variety of stuff like that. And I really loved seeing that. And then at the end, there was a final obstacle. And there was a woman who you kind of climbed up these fabric, I don't know what you would even call them. They were crisscross, and you would go up and then you had to summit the top and then go over the top and then go back down. And she just didn't have it in her to go over that summit. And I don't know if she was, fear of heights or whatever it was, but literally everybody was cheering her on. There was the whole crowd that was waiting to finish this last obstacle was screaming for her and cheering for her. And then a woman climbed up to help her, and you could tell she was physically shaking because you could only see the back of her. And then she decided to turn back and go back down backwards and not finish the race. Essentially, that was the final part of the obstacle. And there was part of me that I wanted her to finish the race. I wanted her to be able to say she did it. And then I saw her contemplation, and I saw that she just decided she was going to go back down, and she left. And when she got to the bottom, you could tell she was crying, and she was just really shaken. And there was part of me that wanted to feel sorry for her for not finishing. But then I was why would I feel sorry for her if she was listening to herself and what she was capable of? And maybe finishing the obstacle course didn't have to happen in order for her to be proud of herself. And then I started thinking about it as I was driving home. I was kind of that's sort of like us with our journeys. And if we decide to stop our fertility treatments when we do, we can still be proud of ourselves that we did everything and we got to the end, and we just didn't finish that summit of having a child. Yet we finished this whole obstacle course. There was, 13 of them. I don't even remember, 18 of them, however many there were. And just because you didn't finish the final one, does that mean that every single obstacle that you finished and challenged yourself to do, does that make it not meaningful because you didn't finish the final one and that you didn't get the medal? And it just was such a eye-opening thing for me to see. I didn't need to be feeling sorry for her because she didn't finish the final obstacle. I could be super excited for her that she listened to herself, that that was all she had in her and she was finished, and that she was super scared, and that it was more important for her to listen to herself and her needs than it was for her to just push through and grind through something that didn't feel right to her. So I think about that with, saying you're done with IVF. Just because you choose to be done and you don't have your rainbow baby, that doesn't mean that you haven't done so much and accomplished so much. So that's what I got for you as I'm driving back to the city. I can't wait to shower. Throwing all my clothes away, my tennis shoes. My sister let me borrow a pair of shoes that she was fine throwing away, because when we moved, I got rid of all my junky tennis shoes. Like, I don't know if anyone else, like, you always have this like junky pair that's like for like rainy days or muddy days. Well, I threw away all my junky pairs when I moved. So my sister let me borrow a pair that she was cool with throwing away, and then the rest of my stuff I'm just like gonna get rid of because it was super muddy. So hope you're having a great day.